Hello, Internet, and welcome to Saturday Night's Thunderball edition. We are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons and some sports as a result. I'm gonna do some announcements, go through what we've got going on over the next week, and then we're gonna jump right back into the action. This Our schedule over the next 7 days. So tomorrow we will have Slang 101 at 4 o'clock Eastern time, our Monster of the Week game at Savannah Runs. I just said 4 o'clock. There was something else I was going to say. I don't remember what it was now. We don't have anything on Monday. Tuesday we have EOS, which is Barry's 5th edition D&D campaign. About to fight some zombies or skeletons or something. They look like grandpas. I'm not really sure. But we will, that'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesday. Thursday, we have our next installment of All Myths Are True, our Tales from the Loop game that Savannah also runs. Which kids on bikes solving mysteries. That is at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then that brings us all the way back around to Saturday nights again, next Saturday. And then on Sundays, alternating from Slang 101, is Pursuit of the Black Kestrel, our D&D 5th edition adventure that I'm running. We're on session 7 out of our 10 session run, so we're getting pretty close to the end, so definitely come check that out. You can catch all our old episodes on YouTube, as well as everything else I just talked about, anything that's happened in the recent weeks, months, years on GGK. All that is up there, as well as on our BODs. I think that's about it. Follow us on Discord, Twitter. All the links are below, so click on them repeatedly. I think that's it. Anybody else have anything before I kick us off? No. All right. So, getting back into the game. Last time on Saturday Night's Thunderball, your team was set to take on the Hungerlon Cobras, one of the top teams in the Balavar Thunderball League, currently ranked number 8 in the region. And you, the Grey Coast Griffins, ascending the rankings as a dark horse and underdog, are looking to claim your spot in the top 10. There was a little bit of tension between your two teams. This bet that was proposed by the Cobras, which you rejected. You were worried about some shady dealings on their part. As you arrived in the city of Hungerlon and down into the Underdome arena, you set your sights on preparing for this matchup. However, as you were doing your prep stretches, whatever you might do before your game, you received some unfortunate news that the Balavar Thunderball League was, according to an obscure article in their handbook, had found Ursa unable to compete in this match, as she is currently registered to 2 active Thunderball teams, according to their books. Ursa called bullshit, but unfortunately for this match, that meant that she was going to have to sit out until they could resolve this matter. Coach Yuri frantically told you all to do your thing, take care of it, hold down the fort until he could get this sorted out with Ursa and get her back in the game. You began your match against the Cobras, and we are still in the first round as we are locked into a deadly struggle between your two teams. A lot of back and forth, the ball changing hands. The Cobras quickly defeating their arc, claiming the ball for the first time, attempting to strike. You're able to claim the ball, to strip the ball from them, attempting to score against their team. I think a penalty shot was drawn at one point. I almost forgot about that part. They've also, at this current time, they have recovered the ball due to a hold person spell that Treffy's under the effect of. And Sola, the elven warrior on their side of the field, is posed to cross and open up this game for a potential scoring drive by the Hongrelon Cobras. And that is where we are going to pick up in the 5th round of this match. I'm going to put on our match music. We don't need to roll for initiative. Why isn't my music playing? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but okay, I can't.
I did, now I don't.
I'm turning it back on. I'm gonna have to refresh. All right, top of the round. You guys won the initiative the last time we rolled it. So, what do you do?
Can we have a look at the playfield?
Oh, am I not on the field?
Sorry,
I have to.
Map, or the
I'm having to
map.
refresh the page. Come on, Roll20. Can you guys see it now?
Yes. Yeah, I can see it. I honestly think we should have Alessa try and strip the ball from them first. Because they only have one attacker, and if they can't call timeout, Mr. Attacker's got 1 HP right now.
I could try. Okay.
There we go.
That's just my suggestion.
Anyone have any other suggestions, or is that what we're doing?
All right, I'm gonna do it.
All right. You guys are close enough to the edge of this this thing right now. I'm not going to say that you get pinged again by the Guardian of Faith if you're moving out of it. So, Alessa, with Treffy on your back,
yeah, I guess
you take the first action.
Sorry, Treffy.
And go running into Sola.
Yep.
To try to strip the ball from her.
Strip the ball.
Are you making an athletics check, or are you just like trying to hit the ball out of her hands?
Boy, it's all the same modifier, so I really don't want to risk trying to hit her. I don't think.
Aren't you allowed to hit her on this
Yeah,
side of the
I'm
field?
just trying to decide about like the contested check. I don't know. Does she look very strong?
She's carrying a rapier.
So no.
She's a punk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to strip it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check, and she's going to make double checking something. Okay, yeah, she's gonna make an acrobatics check. Try to avoid your grab.
I rolled a 26.
Okay. She rolled a 22. Not enough.
Woof. Mine.
All
Give.
right, so you come running up behind Sola. You grab the ball, palming it, and just rip it out of her hand, like taking a toy from a child. She's almost knocked off her feet as you pull this ball from her and then wheels around on you, clearly angry by and frustrated by how close she came to be able to cross. Okay. Anything else from you?
Yeah, I want to get away from her.
Okay.
Because I can run very far. Excuse me. Can I like? Man, I really don't want her to hit me, but she's gonna.
Just go outside the field.
I just run away. I just take the. I take my ball and go home.
Minutes.
I'm gonna go like this way and strafe around the mushrooms, trying not to breathe.
Okay.
Get back here.
Can we go that far?
I can go far.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Bonus action dash.
Mhm. Goes over to the
Okay.
side.
So, do you provoke? Do you have something to avoid attacks of opportunity?
I don't think
forget.
so.
Okay.
That would be cool though.
I don't remember if you did with your bonus action dash thing.
Did they have
no, that's-
disadvantage on
That's
opportunity
right.
attacks against me?
Okay. She is going to make an opportunity attack against you at disadvantage
Okay,
with her rapier.
that's fine. I can take it.
It's a 19.
Yeah, that hits me.
That is 12 points of piercing damage. I don't remember if you're raging or not.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so
Boop.
6 points of damage. All right. You have the ball. You've run back. And you are in possession of the ball on your side of the field. Much to the chagrin of the rest of the Cobras. Okay. Now it's their turn. I have a couple of thoughts here, but I think this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Epple, Cleric Boy, is going to move over towards Aoife, and he is going to use his action to cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level. Didn't roll very well. Okay. And then he is going to...
Would I have gotten an opportunity attack against Epple? Was he within 10 feet of me?
I don't remember if he actually... No, did he cast... I'm trying to remember what he did on you. If
inflict
he...
wounds on Tugless?
Did he inflict... No. He didn't do an inflict wounds on Tugless.
Tugless
he
did
didn't-
Thunder Wave and pushed them all.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
how
right.
far
they
that
were
pushes
up
them.
on. Yeah, they were up on you, and then Apple pushed away. I don't think he wasn't in melee with you anymore, though.
Okay, yeah, my range is 10 feet when I'm large, though. So.
Oh, okay. Actually, no. So he'd be within your range. Yeah, so you could make an attack for opportunity against him.
Ooh, okay. Never used my short sword.
Yeah.
19.
That hits.
7 piercing.
Okay. Ow. All right. That is Apple's turn. Yeah, that's all he's got. Back to you guys.
Anyone got ideas?
If you can get the wizard to drop concentration, I'll be unparalyzed and then can attack rather than having to make the save at the end of my turn, but it's also not necessarily the highest priority right now. Those up there.
So I know I'm flying, but I don't think I'm super high off the ground. I think I'm just slightly off the ground, so I didn't have to use my feet, because I need the full
Okay.
50 foot to get there.
Yeah.
So I am surrounded.
You are surrounded right now.
What about the other two defenders? How you guys? What thoughts you guys got?
Well, I still have concentration up for Call Lightning, and I think Ipa and Apple are within range because it's a 60-foot radius. It is stupid big.
Was it a 60 foot anywhere in
No.
there you can drive?
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can
okay,
hit
never
anyone
mind,
in
never
there, but the radius of the actual lightning is smaller. It's like 10 feet or 5 feet or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm,
So I think we can drop Epa. He can't run anywhere.
Oops.
And
Sorry. Yeah.
each creature within 5 feet of that point. So if you shot it between them, technically they would be within 5 feet of it.
You could get both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say do that because if we drop Epa, Apple's already done their healing for this turn. Epa would have a
Mhm.
death saving throw. One less turn for them to really act. And we have the ball, so they can't call a time out.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do it and just do the coal lightning on them, I guess.
Okay. All right. So it's a dexterity saving throw for the two of them. Ipa has advantage. That's a 20.
Yeah.
And then Apple is a 10.
It fails.
Okay. So go and roll damage.
Okay. Where is my call lightning?
3d10 on a
Yeah.
failed save without this much more successful.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. I'll just do this. That's 13.
Okay. Ipa takes half. And then he's going to use his reaction to reduce the damage Eppel's taking by 2d6. Using his ancestral shield or whatever it's called. He reduces it by 8. So he takes 5 points of damage. All right. What's it called? Spirit shield. That's what it is. Okay. Anything else for you, Douglas? That's your action. The lightning hits, it explodes, but the two of them are still standing as the dust clears.
I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me.
Okay. That'll put it back to their turn. And Stranger hasn't gone yet. Yeah. Ipa, I think, knows that his best option right now is to close the gap between him and Stranger before she can unleash another volley at him. So he is going to push straight up between the two of you to get within melee. And he is going to unload on Stranger. So he's going to make 2 attacks. Reckless. It's a 19 on the first one.
That'll hit.
And, only 12 on the second one.
That one will not hit.
Good. It's, wow, really bad damage rolls. That's 9 points of damage.
I think that's pretty good. I'm fine with that.
Oh shit, yeah, that's all he's got. End of his turn with a face down card. Back to you guys.
Do you mind if I go first, Stranger? Because
Go
you're
for
in
it.
like no more danger. Everyone on that side of the field's had their turn, so you're in no danger.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool. I would like to cast Mind Thrust at a higher level at Solar and Vero because they're next to me with weapons and I don't like that.
Okay. What saving throw is Mind Thrust?
Intelligence saving throws for both of them.
All right. Intelligence save for Sola is a 17. For Furrow who has proficiency in it but can't do well. That's 9.
Okay, so it's 10 psychic damage, half if you make the save, I believe. Yeah, and whoever failed it, can only use that action for dash or disengage.
Okay. You said it was okay. So 5 psychic damage to the one that succeeded. To
10 to
Sola,
the failed.
and then 10 to Burrow, and she has to use her her.
She doesn't have to. She just can't attack me.
Okay. Uses action only to dash or disengage on its next turn. Okay. Successful save.
And
All
then
right, and that's just on its next turn. All right. Cool.
I will just stay where I am.
Okay. All right. That'll be the end of your turn. Everybody on your side of the field has gone. It just leaves Solovero and Lage.
I'm gonna make my save at some point.
Yeah, I guess you decide when you want to take your turn and make your save.
Stranger still gets her turn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just talking about for my sake. Who
Oh.
I am running that needs to take their turn. I know some of you
Okay.
still haven't gone yet. Sorry. Yeah, this. No, he's not going to do that. That would be funny though. No, he is going to cast a spell at Lessa.
But which one?
Is there more than one on the field?
No, I meant which spell.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Once I'm unparalyzed, I could silent image a duplicate of us.
Surprise! I have 2 characters in this game you didn't know about.
Sorry, I'm going through which spells are not concentration here.
You can cast a concentration one. I'd love that actually.
No, he really doesn't want to do that. Nope, he's going to cast a Scorching Ray. Now the question, does he want to go for a lesser Treffy? Because Treffy, you are really hittable right now.
Yeah, so is he on my next turn. So
Profoundly hittable. Yeah, he's just gonna hit you because he wants to deal some damage to you.
okay.
Okay. Scorching Ray. It'll be 3 attacks. Bad. 21.
Yep.
22.
Yep.
All right. 2 of the 3 hit. For 16 points of fire damage total.
Okay. Ow.
And yeah, he just kind of like, I mean, he's still defending, but he's just gonna make sure he's in this guardian area.
I'm coming for
JIC.
him. Get ready,
okay,
wizard.
That's the end of his turn.
Probably you next, stranger.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, we're going to attack Ipa. So
Okay.
I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark him,
Okay.
and then using my short sword, I'm just gonna go 1 attack at a time for this one, just
Sure.
in case. Oh, that's a 14, because I have advantage, right?
You do. Yes.
Okay. 14?
Misses.
Okay. Next one. 19.
Hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay, reduced to 6 because he's raging. Still up.
Oh my gosh. I see how like thin the sliver of green is.
Yeah. Yeah, the healing he got was just enough, I think, to save him from that. Anything else?
No.
All right. Whew. He squeaked by there. And Stranger's turn, so Sola is going to go. And she wants to hit you a lot.
Tweet, motherfucker.
Or does she want to go try to back up Lage?
I did just
Yeah.
give her a migraine.
You did just give her a migraine. I don't think she's that worried about you right now. We'll see if that comes to bite her in the ass, but she is going to move back towards the pedestal to help guard. That's going to take her action to do so, though. She does provoke an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
The only weapon I have out at the moment is a light crossbow.
Okay, so
Still
no.
get to shoot.
No, it would have to be a melee weapon. You could punch her, but
Okay, can I punch her?
all right. Make an unarmed attack. So plus your strength.
Hey, can I just roll my strengths?
Yeah.
It's plus your proficiency too, right?
That'll only make it a
yeah,
12
it is
with
plus
my
your proficiency.
proficiency. That'll only make it
Okay.
a 12.
Yeah. You just try to slap at her.
Come back here. I'm holding
And,
a crossbow trying to whack her with.
Does not have any effect. That's the end of her turn, though. I think Treffy, you're the only one that hasn't gone.
So it's a wisdom save again.
Yeah.
Which d20 is not going to screw me? Nope. That was a 3 for a total of 7.
Oh, still locked in place.
Yep.
Vero needs to take her turn. So she can use her action to disengage.
Not that it really
Yeah.
matters because I tried swinging at someone.
It doesn't. What do you mean?
I
Oh,
don't have a
yeah, you
reaction
did.
anymore.
Well, actually, I'm debating. So she doesn't need to move away from you, though, right?
No.
Okay,
The only
she's
thing
gonna
is she can't attack. She can
Yeah.
only.
Dash and disengage. Okay. Could she use her? Yeah, no, she's just gonna stay there.
So
That's
tell
it
me
for her
about
turn.
that.
She wants to keep you locked down there, even though her mind is telling her to do other things. So she passes on her turn. That is the end of the round. Anybody? I think everybody's gone, so we're back up to the top. You guys get to go first.
Boy, I want to hit this wizard so bad, you guys.
Did we confirm whether or not Alessa can swing Treffy as a weapon and hit the podium? Did we confirm that? Or not?
We did not confirm that. You're talking about
Yeah.
that they make a combined attack to extend her reach, so they can both attack.
No,
the
well,
podium.
No, I'm
Treffy's the
talking
only
about
attacker.
Treffy. Yeah, Treffy holding on to the ball and me throwing him at the podium is what we're talking
This
about.
is the only
Once
attacker.
he would have to be unstunned first, unparalyzed
okay.
first.
Okay.
You want me to try and hit the wizard first? Or did you want to run in and...
It's up to you. I just want Treffy to be unstunned so we can score. But if you want to
Okay.
try first.
Then I'll use my last level 3 spell, so I've got available right now to fireball those two by the podium.
Okay.
Counteract this. I mean, counterspell this, loser.
Does he want to?
Pepper breath.
No, he won't. Okay. Fireball.
Dexterity saves. Bam!
Dex saves.
Oh, that's not even plus my con modifier.
Zoinks.
Oh, that's another 4 on top of that. That's 33 if he fails this.
Imagine he's going to use divination to succeed.
No. He fails. He's going to use his reaction to absorb elements.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
To use that.
Uh-oh.
by half and gets a nice little juicy bonus out of it too for his next attack. But she succeeds with a 22.
Of course,
So
he
they
does.
both take half damage. You said 33,
Yes, that's 16 damage.
16 points of damage to each. Yeah.
And I'm going to use one of my sorcery points to for my draconic resilience and give me resistance to fire damage for the next hour. Oh, he just absorbed that. And I don't like that. So
All right. 16 points of damage to each of them. Yeah, you just see him gobble up a little bit of that fireball.
that didn't take off a lot of his health bar either. How? Is this kind of like Master Roshi? He looks old and next second he's just buff and it's like absorbs the fire. And like,
He may or may not have taken the tough feat because I could not stand a wizard with the wizard hit points. But yeah, that will end your turn, Ace.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Concentration.
Yeah, I
saving
mean, I do
throw
think
on
there's a
hold person?
concentration
Yeah,
check to
no,
be
he
made.
does need to make a con save. Sorry, I was distracted by the Master Roshi thing.
Or
That made me
cheating.
laugh more than it should have. I'm not cheating. Ooh. Did he already use that one?
Yeah, he did.
I'm thinking really hard about those portent rolls over there.
I'm trying to remember which portent roll he used.
The good one.
I think he did use the good one, actually. Yeah, he fails that.
What type of weapons does Vero have? Can I see?
Does
she have a ranged weapon?
Yeah, she does. She has a short bow and she has some daggers and a rapier. He does fail his con save though, so yes, Trev, you are free.
Freedom.
That ends Ace's turn.
A bead of sweat goes down Ace's face when he sees him just absorb the elements.
Lay's just gonna take his turn.
Hey,
And
I'm
he's
still
gonna
next to
cast,
one of his friends.
Yeah, let's do this. He casts Hold Person on Alessa. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
$18.
Oh, you succeed.
Really?
With an 18, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, you definitely succeed. You feel that binding effect that gripped Trefby, and you avoid being paralyzed. That was his action. Not much else he can do there. You see a look of frustration on his face.
Good.
He's so sure that if it worked on the cleric, it was going to work on the barbarian, but dice, man. That's it for his turn. Back to you guys.
Okay. Should probably get me into melee with the podium, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so hold on. I have 30 feet of movement because I got the special boots. And with the stick of throwing, I have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, and again, we're not following that exactly. Yeah, with your 30 feet of movement, you can move in enough to
Just
make
a
an
matter
attack.
of if you want me to try to knock one of them down.
So let's see, I believe I have a +8 with the Thunderball, but the two of them there gives it a +10. So it would be AC of 20. Okay, no, we should probably try and clear them out a bit because Lage already went, so it's just a concern of if Sola does something to mess with us.
I can grab one of them.
Probably grab Sola.
Great. Should I put you down?
Maybe take me a little bit closer, but then drop me.
Okay. Are we doing this? Does anybody else want to do something first? Great. I'm gonna run at Sola. And drop Treffy off. And then I want to do my version of hold person and just try to grab her. And just
Okay.
pin her in.
You make an athletics check, and she'll make an acrobatics check again.
That's a 20 plus 7, 27. I'm on
Wait, you
a
rolled
roll
another natural
today.
20?
I rolled a natural
Oh
20.
my god.
I haven't rolled another one.
Oh, did you roll a 19 before?
Mhm.
I thought you rolled it. Yeah. I don't think she can beat that. I'm fairly confident she can't beat that. No, she can't beat that.
I'm about to start. I'm gonna
That's a
start rolling
21.
like shit in a minute. Yeah, I just want to wrap
Yeah.
her up.
Okay. You grapple her. She is
Gerbil.
She is held in place.
She's gerbled.
You start dragging her away.
Yes, I do that next.
Okay. Use your remaining movement to pull her away from the podium.
Bye. Come over here with me.
I'm just imagining Alessa just like grabbing her by the arms, and just
Get over here. Okay.
It's exactly like that. Yeah.
This brings up an interesting conundrum for me.
She can
I
kick me.
think-
Probably.
She can do more than kick you.
Hmm.
She is going to attack you repeatedly until you let her go.
Okay. That's exactly
I
what
think
I
that's
would
her
love for
plan.
her to be doing on her turn.
That seems like the reaction a normal person would have to the situation. So yeah, she draws a
Grabbed-
rapier.
being kidnapped by a giant horsewoman? Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna use her action to make her first attack. It's an 18.
That hits.
Second attack, 19.
Yep.
That is 23 points of piercing damage.
Halved.
Halved to 11. And then she's going to use her action surge
Okay.
to make 2 more attacks against you. She's going to make that a precision attack.
Oh, I forgot to say I went already. Okay.
It's an 18, so I think that
Mhm.
hits you. The extra damage. That is 15 points of damage.
Is that the
And
half?
then, no, that's sorry. 7 points of damage for that attack, and then her last attack. It's a 23
Mhm.
for 13, reduced to 6.
Okay.
So she just stabs you a bunch, and then she can use her second wind to get some heaps back. She recovers 15. Okay. All right. That ends her turn, but she's still grappled by you. Back to you guys.
Going in for the dunk.
Okay.
do it.
Making sure I skirt around the Guardian of Faith. And then I'm gonna try and score.
Okay. Lage is going to attempt to stop you.
Yep.
So it's an AC of 15.
Oh, that's only a 14.
Oh boy.
My
Uh,
D20s do not like me anymore.
Did
Yep,
you add your
uh,
stick of throwing?
Yep.
Okay.
I think you do. I'm gonna double check because
Well, because it's a melee still, so
you still have the ball. I think you hit him though, as part of the block. Yeah. So the attack is redirected towards him. So he will take damage. So you roll your damage for the Thunderball.
okay. Oh, and because I'm on his side, it's not a penalty.
Yes.
He takes 8 points of force damage.
Okay. All right. So Treffy, use your action to try to dunk the ball. It leaps out of the way again, much more spry for an older dude than you would think, and able to get a hand in front of you, and you just like smack him in the arm with it, but you don't actually connect with the pedestal itself. And the crowd like cheers and like erupts in surprise as they think that you're about to score, and then begins to cheer even harder when they realize that Lage blocked it.
And then for my bonus action, I will put some healing light into Alessa.
Okay.
That's pretty good. 18 healing damage to you. As I use 4 of my healing light. And that is gonna
All right.
be it.
Alrighty. Okay, so Treffy, you take your turn. Miss, crowd erupts into applause and jeering, and Lage looks confident and like his hand is hurt. Oh god, who's left on their side? No, I think we're gonna go back to the Arc Boys on the other side of the field. They got to do something because they're in a bad place here. And I think the best we can do is... yeah, Apple is going to go... It's going to move into Tugless here. And is going to go for another Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
And... he's going to do that at only level 1. Let's see. Roll. Oof. That would be bad, except he is going to use his Guided Strike to give a +10 to make that a 21.
Yeah. That hit.
So that's going to be damage. Level 1, 18 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, buddy. Thing hurts.
Hell, I have 8.
Perfect. I love that. That ends his turn. Yeah. Back to you guys. What you got?
Jake, do you want to do something here or should I?
I think if you... Oh, I should. Yeah, I should roll for concentration on Call Lightning.
Yes, you should. Good point.
Alright. That's a 2.
That's a gone.
Yeah, so that gone. All right. But yeah, Stranger, if you want to do something, I need to think about this for a second.
Okay. Sean, would I still have advantage on Ipa since he hasn't gone yet? Is that how Reckless Attack works?
Technically, yes. Technically,
Yeah.
the game is not designed to be run this way, but technically, yes.
Okay. I'll swing at Ipa then.
Okay.
Natural 20 and a 16.
Well, go ahead and roll that nat 20.
Load. It doesn't want to load. Oh, okay. It's the
Yeah,
first
it's running
one.
real slow right now. Oh,
That's
man.
12.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay. I'll redirect my Hunter's Mark
I
as
was
a
gonna
bonus
ask. I was gonna ask about your second attack too. I assume you don't follow through on hitting him.
Stab.
So I have a movement speed of 5 when I'm in this form,
You
but
have a reach of 10 though, don't you?
you're right. I do.
You could
Okay,
you could redirect it towards Ethel. I
I'll
don't
do-
think it'll that'll still miss him. But I just
Okay.
was curious. Yeah.
Okay. Well, bonus action at the end, I'll just redirect my Hunter's Mark to Epple, and that's
Okay.
all I'll do.
All right. Hiva is down. Apple goes, brother. All right. That will end Stranger's turn. You hear a lot of booing in the crowd as you more than you would expect, because they did attack you. They're on your side of the field. They're playing real aggressive, but they're the home team and people like them a lot more. So a lot of, and then a small section of the Griffin fans, like this one like sliver in the audience, are like, yeah, and really in it. Okay, awesome. Fuck. Okay, Vuro is going to go, and yeah, what is her movement speed? That'll put her, I think, close enough.
Bro, your threat's next to you.
Uh-huh.
Your threat is next to you.
Uh-huh.
You're just afraid to attack me. That's what I've gathered. That's why I'm unhit. No one's willing to try and strike the dragon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, she is going to leave you.
Bye.
You can
man.
make it another attack of
We're going for a
opportunity if you want.
punch. We're gonna punch her in the back of the head.
Punch her. I'm gonna laugh
Okay.
so much with one of these hits.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll dexterity because that's +4, so that counts my proficiency and the +1. So we don't need
Okay.
to add anything to it.
Sure, yeah.
18. Do I hit her in the back of the head?
You do. You get 1 point of damage. What's your strength modifier?
What?
Okay, 2 points of damage.
That's right. That's right.
She uncanny
Walk away.
dodges and brings it down to 1 point. No, she does not do that.
Walk away. Oh,
You
yeah.
just kind of smack her. She goes like, ah, shit. And just keeps running.
Got my wings
And she
flapping at
uses
her.
her bonus action to dash to get up to Alessa. And she's going to try to stab you. Too many character sheets.
Just start running games with fewer people on their team. Less things for you
Yeah.
to keep track of.
Buck. That's a 12.
No siree.
All right.
They all multi-dexterous.
Yep, that's all she's got. Shit. That was going to be awesome if she hit it. Okay, that's the end of her turn. Back to you guys.
Okay. I think. Or no,
You can
Douglas,
talk
do you
first.
still need to go?
It's just Tugless.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
me.
Douglas is the only person then.
I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast the cantrip, Ray of Frost on Ethel.
Okay.
So
Is that in it as a ranged attack roll? You will be at disadvantage because he is within melee of you.
okay.
So
That's
if you still want to do that, you can make that an attack roll with disadvantage, or you can do something else if you want.
actually. I think Tugless is just super annoyed, and I think he's just gonna try to hit Ethel with his warhammer.
Okay. All right. Melee. Make a melee attack.
That is a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh, yeah. That hits.
All right. Rolling that damage. That's a 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. 9 points of bludgeoning. All right.
And then as a bonus action, I want to cast Mass Healing Word on myself, and because the only other person in range is Stranger.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that.
Okay. Go and roll the healing for that.
4 plus.
So baseball swing smacks into the side of Epple, kind of crunching through his armor, and then you whisper a prayer under your breath, and you and Stranger are both healed for.
Sorry. What's it? D4. So
2 plus
2
your
plus
wisdom.
yeah. So that would be 6. So 8.
Okay. No, what's your wisdom modifier? Because 2 plus your wisdom modifier.
Modifier. Oh, 3.
Which I think 3. Okay, so 5.
5.
Okay, that will end Tuglas's turn. Ipa makes a death save at the end of his turn. Which is 10 a success or a failure? I can't ever remember.
I think it's a failure. I think
that's a fail,
20 is a
right?
Success.
God, I had to roll right in the middle. Yeah, I think 10 and lower is a failure, and 11 and up is a success. Okay. All right, that ends his turn. Back to the top of the round.
Okay. Is there any reason someone wants to do something other than Treffy just tries to score again?
I could darkness.
Yeah. Do we think that's worth it?
I don't know. We got 2 people which seem to be bleeding quite bad behind us. Alessa's being pounded on.
What is
Yeah.
the
I can
area
take it.
range of darkness?
Is it 10 feet? Or it's a 10-foot radius. I think it's like within. 60 foot
15-foot
cast range?
radius sphere.
Okay.
The real question is if it's worth it, because unless we can do anything right now that's going to make it easier for Treffy to score.
Well,
That's what darkness will do.
yeah. So the darkness will. No one will be able to defend the pedestal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either that, or I can fly in and try and shock and grasp old mate so he can't react.
Also, that save the spell slot.
But I can regain the spell slot with my sorcery points.
Well, aren't you special?
I don't know.
It's up to you guys, because the gamble is that if somebody goes before Treffy, then one of them is going to get a turn.
I think it's probably mathematically best for me to just try and score again, because I mean I rolled terribly last time.
Yeah, I'm for it if you want to try it again.
Yeah.
Do it.
If I roll a 7 or better, it beats the 15. So I think that's what I'm gonna try and do.
All right. Make an attack.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God.
Finally, the longest round in act in
Jesus
Thunderball history. Set. What's the word? I've forgotten.
So-
It's been so long.
Yeah,
Yes.
Treffy finally, after slamming against Lage with this Thunderball and almost breaking this old man's arm, Lage attempts to jump back out with his reaction to defend again. However, you're wise to his old man ways, and you kind of slide underneath and then just slam the Thunderball into the side of the pedestal, and the horn sounds, and you have scored. That's not the music I want. That's way too low key.
And then we all go take a nap.
You all go take a nap. And the refs begin to set up for the next round. Timeouts.
We only used one.
You guys have used one. They have not.
They didn't use any.
Yeah. I think they call a timeout immediately. Because they're not looking great. Let's move everyone back to their sides of the field so I can assess how badly my babies are looking over here.
And
We're
with the
okay,
chance, I
thank
think
you.
You need to update the score. We
Oh,
won't
yeah.
have
Who's got
access to
the.
that.
Morgan.
You were
Uh,
doing the score in the set, Sean.
Oh, I had somebody. Oh, I thought somebody else made them for this
We were
time.
just doing the rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just doing the rounds.
Okay.
Gosh.
Okay. Can't you do every single thing I ask you to do at once and immediately? Jesus.
Wait, now.
Okay, so you guys do your you got your short rest stuff, and a couple of you seem like you really need it.
I'm spending a bunch of hit die.
Nothing to do.
Oral Ace. Go.
All my stuff's a long rest, so nobody wants to try hitting me. It's really upsetting.
Two ones in a row?
How do you get that? It's a D4 plus.
Yeah,
Uncanny.
something is
It's not
going
rolling the
wrong
right
there.
dice for you, Jake.
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
not. Yeah, for
It's
some
not
reason these
rolling
sheets
die.
keep defaulting back to like a D4 or something.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
one DD4. It wasn't even roll. The die roll wasn't being registered. It was just your con modifier.
Oh my
Good
god.
stuff.
So just roll
like when-
2 D4s and add that to your 2 ones.
He doesn't have a
Yeah.
D4 though. He's a cleric. It's like a D8 or a D. It's a
Yeah.
D8.
Yeah.
Is it a D8?
Three.
Is it D8?
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
has a D4 as a hit dice.
Okay, why the hell is mine a D4 then?
Because the sheets are broken in that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
if you go into the cogwheel on your sheet in the very top left where it says hit die, you can change it to the right one.
Okay.
That only sometimes works, so I've
It
seen
worked for
that
me.
still fail.
Oh, you
It's
rolled
been
a
working,
one.
but I've also seen it fail. Oh gosh.
Voting.
All right. Is everybody regaining hit points, or is anybody doing anything besides hit points for their long rest or for the short rest? Oh god.
Yeah, I've got back up to 1 under max with that. I'm wondering if we should do any position swaps for this one, because we'll be starting with an arc, but they'll be coming at us. 'Cause, I mean, I now have Wall of Fire and Hunger of Kadar for defensive spells.
We just want to make it a quick round. If we start off with the arc, and just darkness them, and we can just waltz on through like a little happy little landmark. Which nobody would get that reference because none of you are Australian.
Oh, I took snare. That's the one with like the rope. So that'd be kind of fun to put right in front of like the pedestal. It's not concentration either.
I love
so-
that spell.
Which the Guardian of Faith is also still up. That's up for the next 7 hours, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and it's only dealt 20 damage so far.
I thought it did 30, because didn't it do, or no, it did.
You guys both succeed, or you had
I
resistance,
had resistance. And
she
she
succeeded.
Succeeded, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys want to do.
Mhm.
They're gonna change. up their
Stranger, are you still
positions, too.
big?
I am. I'll revert back unless I stay defense. So I don't know what we want to do in terms of position, but
I think big stranger is great.
Oh, Mike's not crossing the line anymore. Oh, Epa.
Ooh, 2 infiltrators. Or no.
Oh no, I was still switching.
One, it's the wizard.
actually, Sean, I'll revert back to my normal size just to start.
Okay. I'll fix that. Doop.
So what do we think, Kane?
Hmm. Do we maybe want to have Alessa and me swap? So that I can use magic on them once they get across?
I can swap.
Okay.
That might be a good idea.
And then I'll go ahead and give you the stick of throwing so that you have a +1 for attacking.
Yay.
Something has happened to my display of the field. I no longer see the pedestal. Okay.
Oh,
it's-
you just need to scroll up a little bit and a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, it's really
then it's
annoying.
hidden
Yeah, mine was
behind
doing
our
that.
icons.
Too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Roll 20.
I'm gonna take another drink out of my bottle of hydration.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself 10 temporary hit points.
It's good to hydrate between matches. Wait, how many uses do you get of that? Is it 3?
3.
Okay.
Yes, I've used it twice now. So I get one more time.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be just you if somebody else wanted to share it, but then there's germs, and so we have to roll a con save to see if you know.
Sean, this is fantasy. I don't want to have to worry about this.
Are we keeping social
Okay.
distancing rules happening? Traffic, you just let it go away.
Pretty small.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you guys
count.
have to maintain 6 feet of distance from each other, which is going to be really hard for any melee fighters right now.
Nobody say the word or we'll get banned from YouTube or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, nobody
god,
say it.
yeah.
Okay, is that the setup that you're going to go with? Actually, I'm gonna change this.
Who wants my glove of defending?
I think I still have it from last time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Unless Treffy, do you want it because you're small?
Yeah, it might be good for me to get one if Tugless and Ace are going to be roaming defenders.
Yeah.
I was thinking of changing my color dot.
You might go Infiltrator or Striker.
What do you guys think?
I mean, if you're Infiltrator, you'll need to pop over there right away to get them before they make it over to our side. Which
I can attack on their side if I got the red dot, right?
Yes, but you can't cross over if you're a red dot until we get the Thunderball and make it
We
over.
start off with it, don't we? Oh no, they do.
Yeah, they
start
do.
off with it.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith by our pedestal because yeah.
I think this lineup is good position wise.
Okay, you're going to put in a Guardian of Faith.
Yeah. Is there any token we can kind of throw down?
I'll just do the same. I'll copy the same one that I was using for.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
About right here. Do you want it somewhere
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, I would say right there.
Okay. Up for 8 hours. That's your 4th level spell. Do you guys only have one 4th level spells right now? All of you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I technically have 2 because Warlocks, but
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I've got like
Fuck
5.
Warlocks.
I have one. I don't have the right time to use it.
I also
That's
just,
when I know the wizard doesn't have counterspell.
he probably got some spell slots back. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned
Arcane
about.
recovery.
But
Who knows, man?
We do.
I'm also just imagining after the game's over, just the Guardians of Faith still there for like 7 hours,
Hanging
just
out.
talking to each
They're
other.
waiting to set up for the next match, and they're like, "Come on!" It's like you go do it. You like they have like a cleanup crew that has to go and just get like whacked by it to step back out.
No.
The logistics of
Well, those people are paid
commercialized
really
D&D.
well.
Okay.
One
You guys have
GP
your
per hit
positions.
point.
Yeah, I think this is good.
All right. Baiting. No, we'll get started. We'll kick this round off, and then we'll decide before we do our break.
I forget. Does
So-
the round reset in the new set, or are we still?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
And then
I
the
will change
set
the
goes up to
round.
2.
Technically, minus our timeout, last hour went for 35 seconds. It's-
Yeah.
10 minutes of that
All
was us
around.
standing around doing nothing, and
Yeah.
35 seconds of action.
Just like American football.
Sean, can you do the set
okay.
number?
Yeah.
It says 2 now. Thank you.
Welcome. All right. With that, you all set up on your side of the field. You have your 1 minute to prep anything. Some things do happen on the other side of the field that I'll make you privy to. Lage, double checking this actually, because I don't want to say I do this and then realize that I shouldn't have been able to do that. Yeah. Before Lage ends up where he's at right now, he actually walks back to their pedestal, places a hand on Sola, and Sola disappears. Move her up to that. And that will be it for their shit. Yeah, that's it for now. All right. So the round, the 1 minute time runs down, and as the barriers, these pylons around the outskirts of the stadium ignite with that arc energy, causing the dome to form once again, the horn sounds, and a shape takes form in the electricity and then comes rocketing down onto your side of the field as an arc appears. Oh, not that big. A massive black tree oozing this acidic substance down its almost like face, sort of a treant, a weeping treant appears on your side of the field. And let's roll initiative.
Okay. That'll be a 14. Yikes.
Maybe I can win this one. Let's see. I also rolled a 14.
Ooh.
She's a speed of 35 feet and a dex of 5. Do you have a dex of 5?
No, I don't.
Okay, she wins. Okay, so they're gonna go first. Super easy for me to do because the arc sphere disappears. As you can assume, Sola takes possession of it. And then she's going to move. And that ends her turn. Does not appear like anything has crossed through the barrier. You would notice that. All right. Back to you guys.
So I could potentially just wall of fire straight off around the pedestal, but what that does is any creature within 10 feet of the danger side of the wall, because I can designate one side to be safe, one side to be dangerous, any creature within 10 feet takes 5d8 fire damage when they're starting and ending their turns and stuff there. So it would just have to be any of our team outside of that would have to stay more than 10 feet away. So I don't know if
How
that's
big
something-
can the wall be?
So 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
So we're saying it could be that little wide circle bit.
Basically, yeah, it would basically cover the scoring zone. And so any of us who stay inside there would be safe, but anyone who approaches would take damage, and then passing through would take damage as well.
I said maybe after Tuglas and Strange have chosen a side of that line, because right now I think they will be in the wall of fire, and we're just roasting our team.
Yeah, I think I'll stay. I think if you want to do that, I'm going to stay outside of it, so that way I have more range of movement.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably go inside.
Yeah, and we would have discussed this during the timeout and all that. So
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and just move myself in.
okay, so
'Cause I
then
can fly over it if we need another defender.
yeah, so let me go ahead and click this so y'all can see. Whoops, that's not what I wanted you to do. Okay, where's the output as spell card? There we go. So yeah, a ring of fire erupts on the scoring edge, and so anyone who gets within 10 feet of that has to make the save.
Okay. And you're just following along the edge of the line on the field here. The backfield.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I won't. I'm just debating whether I would draw anything. Can I actually do this?
You just spray paint the red line.
Yeah.
Pull that.
There we go. Now it's fire. Fire going out. Right?
Yes, we're nice and cool on the inside. Well, I don't know about cool, but we're not taking damage.
It's within 10 feet of that side. Douglas, you probably wouldn't want to be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would
that
know
looks better.
where would be safe.
The arc, on the other hand, is close enough to. It
Okay,
was not
so-
prepared for this.
Yeah, it should make a dex save, please.
Okay.
Let me get my d8s ready.
If it heals from fire damage, I'm so pissed.
Yeah, then we might be in trouble here.
I'm Fire Tree.
God, I no.
That's a 7.
That fails, so let me roll my 5d8. That's pretty big. That is 24 points of fire damage.
Okay, so it takes 48 points of fire damage.
Oh, it would be so great if this thing just like went up in a flash fire.
Yeah. It's still up. It's on fire. It's not happy. I don't have a better description for that. That's pretty much covers, I think, all the bases. I realize you guys can't see the health bar. You see it now?
Yes, so we also see
Okay.
the numbers.
Nah, I don't care that much. Okay. That will end Treffy's turn.
Yep.
All right. On their side of the field.
Or actually, before that, I will bonus action Healing Light Tugless 2d6 because he's still kind of weak.
Hooray.
You get 10 hit points.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And
Almost
that
set
is
to
my turn.
pull.
All right. I'm gonna measure something super duper quick. Yeah, we can do that. Lage steps across to this side of the field, sees the triad, ignores it, looks over towards Tugless and Alessa, and waves a hand in the air, and then the two of you watch as suddenly springing up from the ground all around you, you see these small arcane spiders that weave this massive web that covers the ground all around you before vanishing. He casts web in your direction. The area is difficult terrain. Creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters it during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. So at the start of your turns, you each need to make a dex save. And then he steps back. All right, that ends his turn. The rest of their rounds are going to be very boring because they can't do much.
I guess. So I know the web spell, doesn't it have something about being flammable? And it's within 10 feet of the wall.
It's not because Tugless is not within 10 feet
Okay,
of the wall.
right.
Because
Gotcha.
if Tugless was, then he'd be taking damage too.
Then ignore me.
I will. Who's going next?
What am I burning? The tree or the web?
Probably the tree.
I was saying you can go and burn it all, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
probably could burn it all.
You could burn literally all of us.
I mean, one of those things hits back. One of those things is a very big target.
I think the tree. I think we can
And
mitigate the webs.
The tree? What's happening? You said one hits back, one's very big. You've covered Douglas and Alessa, and not the tree. One of them's already on
The
fire.
tree is an excellent poet.
Okay, I'm just gonna firebolt the tree.
Oh, okay.
Because a level 4 fireball probably would not end well for my team.
All right, make your attack.
16.
Misses.
I hate this.
It stopped, dropped, and rolled while you weren't expecting it.
Roll 20. Why do you despise my characters?
Yeah,
All of
it's a
them.
very flammable thing. You see the heat hitting the tree and it causing this like sap to ignite and fire begins to lick up around it. But as your firebolt hit, this like flash fire impact isn't enough to like break through its thick bark to deal the damage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop one of my first level spell slots and give me a sorcery point back.
Okay.
Pull out my dagger and fly, like, so I'm not in stream range,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm trying to block off this area. Like, oh, come
Okay.
on. I'm looking very non-threatening, but I think I am threatening. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
That's your turn. Story of Ace's life, his memoir. I look non-threatening. But...
Nobody wants to hit me because I'm not threatening enough, but I think it's because I'm too threatening.
Apple's gonna go. He actually does have something he can do. He casts a spell. Yeah, he casts a Shield of Faith on himself. All right, that ends his turn. Back to you guys.
I mean, I'm just gonna attack the tree. That's all I'm gonna do.
Do it.
All right. So I'm not gonna move, but do I need to make a dex save?
If you move, you're gonna have to make a dex save. If you stay still, you don't have to.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh well,
I'm just
actually, no. Actually, I think I'm lying. Hold on.
Okay.
No, if you start your turn within the
Okay.
within the webs. So yes, dex save, please.
Alrighty. That's a 7.
Okay, that's a fail. You are restrained
Great.
by the webs. Please continue.
All right. So I just wanted to cast Sacred Flame off the tree.
Okay, you can do that. The restrained won't affect that. So
Okay.
Sacred Flame, calling down a small pillar of holy fire onto the tree. Not well, I shouldn't say fire because it's not going to really
Radiance.
radiance. Yeah. The tree will make a dexterity saving throw, which you can imagine it's pretty boss at. That's a natural 20. For
Yeah,
a
I
19.
guess that saves.
I say these things and strange things happen. I am unto a god. Okay, the tree is leaps out of the way of the sacred flame,
Just,
and it doesn't hurt it. I don't have a good reasoning for that. It's a stupid game. Okay. Anything else, Douglas?
that's it.
Okay. Vero, I don't know. Sharpens her dagger a little bit and responds to some phone calls. That's about all she can do on her turn. Back to you guys.
I guess
I
I'm
mean-
gonna hit the tree.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Unless you want to hit the tree.
I can't see the tree, so
Oh, that's
you can
right.
hit the tree.
I'm gonna try to get to the tree.
You can shoot
Okay.
through the wall of flame. It's just, it doesn't say anything about destroying projectiles. It's just opaque, so you can't actually see it.
Yeah, so attack roll with disadvantage.
Mhm.
You have seen where the tree last was, so that helps you, assuming the tree is still there. But Alessi, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw for me. Preach.
Okay. 17.
It's a success. So you're not restrained. Your movement speed is halved though, because it's
Oh, dang it.
difficult terrain, unless you have something that ignores that.
Force let's ignore that.
Oh, I should have had advantage on that. Oh well. Doesn't matter.
Well, you succeeded anyway.
Just dudes in horses. Hold on.
Well, you do have twice as
Uh,
many legs, so I'm
I
actually thinking maybe
have
you should
twice as
had
many legs.
disadvantage.
Now climbing is very difficult for me. But no, I don't see anything that would help me with this. Okay. Then I just walk slower. To the tree.
All right.
But
You just
that's
trot.
I still have 25 feet then, so
Yeah, you
Okay.
can probably make it up to the tree.
here.
Okay, make
And
your
I
attack.
wanna attack it with my maul. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Reckless.
Okay.
19 for the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 21 for the second one.
Also hits.
It's 27 bludgeoning damage. Total.
Ow. 27 points of bludgeoning. Shit is resistant too, so we'll actually want to take half. So 13.
No.
Still, pretty good amount as you hack at the tree.
Should have run
repeatedly.
axe.
Yeah. That. Anything else?
Nope.
Key. That'll end your turn. Ipa's the only one that hasn't gone. He's kind of back there, like leaning against the pillar, like arms crossed, like frustrated that he doesn't get to, that he is stuck on defense. Doesn't seem very happy about it. That ends his turn, though.
Okay, so I can't see anything outside the wall of fire, but they can't see anything that's inside. So I kind of like the idea of making this very dangerous. So I think I'm gonna cast Spike Growth on the inside of the wall of fire. So it's like Treffy will see it, but no one else can.
Anyone steps
Okay.
foot inside here, they're just going to die.
Yeah, there are 3 different attacks that are going to like just shred somebody like it's a Home Alone like style
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah, you
setup.
guys have made this very terrifying.
Okay, you blanket the ground in spikes. So you guys are going to stay put, though, from where you're at. So you're not going to take any additional damage. That's terrible. Okay, yeah.
If they make it in and I can do my dragon move, they're just gonna oh dear.
And then I guess I'll go tree form too.
Okay.
I have a bonus action.
Oh man, this is really bad. Okay, You take your tree form. I will make you large. There you go. And that ends your turn. Okay, I think everyone's gone. New round. Okay. Start of the second round. There is a like a pulse, like a ripple that forms across the barrier.
Is the tree going? Sorry.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It
Forgot
needs
to
to
do
make
that.
another dex save for
It does.
Wall of Fire.
That's a 13.
That fails.
I would love for it to die before it hit me very hard.
I'd actually just written the tree off. I think that's why I forgot to.
That is 26 times 2 is 52. So yeah, it's gone.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's dead.
Worth it.
It's dead. The tree just whoosh, just no. And you have killed another tree.
Parallel universe Truffy is very pleased.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
All right. Now, ripple across the barrier. It seems somebody might have passed through it. Gotta do some measuring. Okay, we're about to get into some shit here, because I just like behind the scenes, Sola is using her action to dash and then action surging. So she is going to get within scoring. If she survives, she will get a free shot, but
Okay.
We'll
so
see.
she makes the dex save against the Wall of Flame.
yeah.
Fire.
Man, a lot of shit's about to happen right now. Dexterity save against Wall of Fire. It's a natural fucking 1.
Okay, and I just remembered, I forgot it against the tree, but I have a thing that does extra fire damage. So, for my Radiant Soul. So, let's see, that is 21 plus my Charisma mod, so that is 25 points of fire damage.
Okay. Bring it. She passes through the that's the only damage she takes for the wall of fire. Does she take additional damage if she passes through it?
Let's see.
Yeah, a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall of fire first time it's turn or ends its turn.
Okay,
there.
so it takes the damage again,
Yeah.
getting within the range, and then another 25 for passing through. Unless you want me
Okay.
to roll again for passing through.
No, we'll just go with the same damage.
So there's 50 HP right there.
Okay. I actually think she would have gotten hit by the first blast. She's going to use, before she passed through it, she's going to use her bonus action to Second Wind to gain some hit points back. That was the worst roll I could have had. All right. Then she steps into the gauntlet on the other side. So she's going to take some spike growth damage.
And it's
moving
difficult
through 5.
terrain.
Yes. She's not going to come very far in, but she is going to take the spike growth damage, and she's going to make the wisdom saving throw for the Guardian of Faith.
It's Dex for Guardian of Faith.
Dex. Okay. I just can't tell whether she's about to just deliver this ball to you guys or if. Oh man, that's an 8.
That fails, so that's 20 radiant damage.
Okay. And then what's the 5 feet in the spike growth?
It's 2d4 for every 5 feet traveled.
So roll 2d4.
She might be within
7.
She's so fucking low. She's still up though. She is going to make an attack against the pedestal. She is invisible, so you cannot use your reaction to defend. However, she still has to throw it because
Wouldn't she be on fire?
Yes, but the fire is invisible as soon as she is on fire.
Will the ball reappear as soon as it leaves her hand?
Yes, it will. But you don't. The premise of it is you have to see her making the attack. And again, this goes two ways. If you guys ever cast invisibility on
The thing
each
is,
other,
you probably know she's there from the Guardian face swinging the. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh, I'm dying.
You know, probably from all the screaming.
all right. Here's what I'll give you.
Pig's
then.
probably just hearing bloody murder screams. Like, what are they doing to her in the?
Yeah, I will give you perception checks, each of you with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it's not so much you know she's there, it's can you figure out where she is exactly in this moment.
That's only a 6 for me.
Got a 15.
Okay, I'll say stranger, you can attempt to block. So you're a large form, so it's a 7, so it's an AC of 17.
And
She
then
got
did
the
Ace give you
gloves.
his gloves?
She still got my gloves.
Oh yeah.
Now I thought because I saw it in the chat, did you guys give the gloves
I think
to
Tuglet still
Treffy
has
or to
his.
Yeah, I still have mine.
But
So
Ace
Okay.
gave his to Stranger.
Ace gave? Right. Okay, so that's a 19.
Yeah.
What was the AC for the gloves? It's an extra +2. Okay.
20. Sorry, extra plus 20 when it's from a large person. That's just how it works.
Yeah. All right, she's gonna make her attack. I don't think she has anything. Yeah. Well, she has something that might help, but we'll see if she needs it. So I'm trying to decide whether she gets advantage on the attack. She's not making an attack roll. It's a creature. I don't think that would affect it. She rolls a natural 1. So even with precision, she would not be able to get that high enough to actually hit, or natural 1 automatically misses. So here's what happens. The two of you see Solar just like push her way through. She pushes her way through the flame. You see this invisible form, kind of like radiation there, and then she vanishes. And Treffy, you lose sight. You can't figure out exactly where she's at as the Guardian Faith is swinging wildly in front of you. Stranger, however, you see a slight ripple to the air, and you see just as the Thunderball leaves her grip, you reach out to block it and just smack the Thunderball out of the air and just spike it into the ground. It nestles nicely into the spike growth that is growing up all around you. And though you can't see her, you can just feel like anger coming off of Sola in this moment, as she is very close to what you might call death. And
she gonna die.
not good. So with all that being said, we're gonna go take our break here, and we will come back to see how you guys are able to turn this around. So thank you everyone for watching. We will be back very soon to continue this match. Stay tuned until then, and we will see you shortly. And welcome back, Thunderball fans. We are here to continue this exciting matchup between the Hungerlong Cobras and the Grey Coast Griffins. The Griffins have just stripped possession of the ball, or well, they have gained potentially possession of the ball, depending on what you guys do on your next turn, as they have blocked a shot from an invisible Sola. As she valiantly fought her way tooth and nail through the fire and the flames to make it to you guys. So that is where we are going to pick things up. So immediately where we left off, you guys have your turn. So anyone who hasn't gone yet this round, which I don't think is anyone because Solo went first.
Well, I'm going to grab the ball.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout out Alessa, and I'm just going to chuck it, like in the general direction that like they were previously.
Okay.
So, I don't know how accurate that'll be, but
I
We're
have
gonna-
a
I'm
couple
gonna
of things
ask
that
you-
might help with this, depending.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to make an attack roll with disadvantage.
with the Thunderball.
With the Thunderball.
Wait, does this count as a ranged attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I get +9 to it then.
Well, it's a thrown attack. Sorry.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Your archery doesn't apply to throw
Cool.
things.
Okay, 9 with disadvantage.
Okay. You chuck the ball through the fire. Yeah, I think what happens is it makes it through, and you can only the ball can only go like 30 feet anyway, so it's not going to like go all the way to the other team's side of the field or anything. Hold on, I kind of move that for a second. But I think it ends up about like right here between Alessa
Any kind
and
of roll to like see it coming.
That's like the stick of throwing, which gives her 10 feet.
you
to
see it.
grab
You see it coming. Yeah. You see it coming.
Okay. I just can't get to it.
So, yeah, it's too far off. I say with a 9, it's too far off for you to get to it. But you guys have taken possession of the ball, which means they can't cross over to your side of the field now. So,
Good.
unless Sola does something, but she can't.
If she
just
moves,
took her
she
turn.
dies.
What
That's
if?
all.
What if you had just like pegged Tugless like right in the head?
I kind of wish that would have happened. Not gonna lie.
Alessa, smack.
I mean,
Oh, God.
I feel like that would have been an appropriate thing to happen on like a nat 1.
Either that or it hit that invisible person. Alessa, smack. Oh, my nose.
Down.
So here's what happens after Stranger. You take your turn and the ball comes rolling out. The audience is the crowd is yelling and booing and upset about everything that's happening. You've got your fans that are cheering, and Epple sort of puts a hand on the barrier, realizes like can't go through, and looks over to the sidelines, and you all hear a air horn sound as the coach for the opposing team calls a timeout. So they have taken their second timeout at this point.
I will drop Wall of Flame, Wall
I-
of Fire.
If I theoretically don't drop Spike Growth, and Solus needs to get back to her side of the field,
I think at that point it might become unsportsmanlike conduct.
They become an
Carry, I
unsportsmanlike
can carry
penalty.
her. I'll lift her up. You're like, here you go.
So, does she
How long
actually
does it
just have
last?
1 health?
She's 2.
Jeez.
I'll drop it.
Well, she walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Man, if you had gotten max damage on Spike Growth, you would have been at 1.
Oh,
She
so
would have been at
intense, you
1.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Solar was limping back to the other side of the field, burned and bruised, but not broken. Ow. So, timeout. They all head over to their side of the field to have a powwow as they're in bad situation here. As you all head over to your dugout to decide what you're going to do. You see coming out the tunnel from your locker rooms, Coach Yuri comes jogging out and turns around behind him, and then you hear a doosh, 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 like clanking of metal and armor as Ursa comes running out as well. We just watched Space Jam last week, so I'm just thinking of like Bill Murray in Space Jam, and just comes running out, the sixth player that you need to continue the match. And there's some like discussion between like the officials and one, I guess there is an official like coming with Yuri as well, and they have a bit of conversation, and then they break off, and Yuri and Ursa come to meet up with the rest of you, and he immediately says, all right, we got this sorted. Ursa, you're back in. Looks around and like looks up at the score and looks at the field. We're winning.
We're winning.
A slaughter on both sides.
Oh no. Well,
All right. That's not what I expected to come back to. You seem like you held them off pretty well. Okay.
It's amazing
All right.
what morale can be when we, support each other and think we can win.
Right. New concept.
Why do you think we couldn't win? Like, what part of this made you think we're screwed?
I mean, they are a pretty high-ranking team.
They're
Right.
pretty
We're
hard
5 to
hitting.
1
Great.
odds. Because we're 5 to 1 odds.
They hit us very hard.
I don't know. I feel back fine.
So we
I'm
hit
pretty
them
sure it's
harder.
4-1 odds. I have that in my notes. Just gonna throw that out there. Nice try though. Good try. All right. So
So
It's
their
like they hit
strikers.
them pretty hard.
So their strikers in pretty bad shape, and the coach has called the timeout.
Yeah, shit doesn't look so good.
She walks.
What did you guys do?
She did it.
I
Just
mean,
look at Treffy and I smile.
There was a-
Technically, we didn't do anything.
There was a
she
giant-
walked into danger.
There was a giant wall of fire, and she walked through it. That's not my problem.
we're doing the best we can.
It was very
Anyone
brave.
Attack her with a weapon or cast any spells directed at her. See, we're completely not to blame for her current
We
situation.
set a trap, and she walked into it.
Hmm.
It's just that it was a giant 20-foot wall of fire, and she saw it coming.
We gave them the option,
Hmm.
and they decided, I can handle this. Turns out they can't.
Okay.
The score's looking pretty good so far. Maybe you guys don't even need me.
No, we do. It was the longest set of Thunderball I think ever played in the history of the
Oh,
universe.
please help. I'm tired.
35 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's only the second set.
It was 7 rounds.
Oh,
35
scored on the
seconds.
first part of the 7th round, but yeah, it felt like 3 hours.
2 weeks.
So, plan.
I was thinking I could go infiltrator for this round and maybe just try to take down their wizard because it seems like he's the biggest problem at the moment.
I would love that. That man.
When you say problem, what has he been doing?
He's been,
Counter spelling all my.
he's been shutting down our
Ah.
magic, and we paralyzed Treffy for, I think, a week. It was so long.
Alright.
I go storm off with Tugless because it's not fair.
It's not.
Yeah. Tugless is taking a beating again, too.
I'm tired.
We
You
know.
notice one other thing. While this conversation, I don't mean to interrupt. On the other side of the field, the officials have come around, and you see them speaking with Lage, and he is just like going off on them and like pointing at the other side of the field and like and yelling at them, and like has been like just so heated since Ursa has returned.
Do we know if they have a sixth
Oh.
player on their roster?
You did not see one when you looked over the handbook.
Ursa, what does that guy have against you?
I mean, probably the fact that it's just another player coming on. It's not my fault that there was some weird accounting going on saying I was on 2 different teams. I mean, we mostly got this sorted, but
Yuri claps his hand together. He says, "All right, well, clearly you don't need me, but I'm going to give my 2 cents as it is. We got the ball. We're up a point. Let's give them hell. All right? Just do what you did before. Get in there. Be aggressive. And we're going to come out win this. All right?"
Speaking of being aggressive, if I get over there, I can just on those defenders. I can either the wall of fire so that it's on the inside and just cook them in there.
It looked like you
Or-
were saying you
Oh,
can
gosh.
you can Space Jam one of them and just crunch him into a ball.
I mean, kinda. If I do Hunger of Hadar on them.
Oh,
my
boy.
Oh my god, do it.
All right, that all sounds very fun, but whatever you can do to make them miserable, because they made me do paperwork, and nobody makes me do paperwork and gets away with it. All right?
Does that mean we're going for a knockout?
I mean, I don't
They
care how we
definitely
win
will
this, We're
be.
gonna win this. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna come at you full force. I
We're
don't
already
think they're gonna
getting run out of this town when the game's over, so.
Hey, we have fans.
That's
We
bad,
sign
huh?
autographs. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, we have a fan section.
We do!
the small little sliver of the field that's like gray and black and gold.
They're so loud.
Just like, yeah.
Hard eyes.
Yeah. Yuri looks over to their side of the field and sees them getting ready. Like, Ipa is like taking the leather wraps on like on his great sword and like retightening it. Eppel's like adjusting armor. They look like they're ready for battle more than
Yeah.
playing. And he says,
Okay.
I don't think they're looking to win this one on points now. So
Fast and hard.
Ace is gonna have the biggest grin on his face after hearing that sentence. The points, not the fast and hard.
yeah, okay.
I'm going to expand 2 more of my level 1 spell slots to get 2 more sorcery points and expend those 5 to get a level 3 back.
I'm spending
Okay.
a short rest to get my spell slot back.
I have a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 4 spell slot team.
All right.
We're going for the kill now, aren't we?
Do we still just want Alessa to be the only striker in case some of us need to fall back if they manage to get possession?
Hey. We still have 2 more timeouts. So,
Yeah, you guys just could call a timeout if they got the ball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Uh,
Do we want to have 2
Sean.
strikers just in case we
Yeah,
have
I
another
could be a-
wizard debacle?
I could be another striker.
Okay.
yeah.
Then yeah.
I could take you across with me.
We still need Ursa's token.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
yes.
Sorry, it's on the GM layer on my side, so I can see it.
Oh, okay.
Oop, there we go.
Ah, there it is.
Am I no longer restrained by the spider webs?
Yeah, you're no longer restrained by the
Douglas
spider
is
web.
just
Your-
stuck
Spider
there.
webs.
Your guardian is still up though.
Yes.
Has 40 more damage that it can deal.
Mm-hmm.
So
should we just all go like attack or infiltrator and just go over there and be like, okay, guys, what's happening?
Like a whole team of infiltrators.
Like, you start abusing us. 'Cause if they get the ball, we could just time out it and be like,
Okay, so we're in possession, and we're starting with on our side of the field.
Yeah.
You're on a timeout, so it's not a new round. So no arcs are going to spawn or anything. It's just
Okay.
versus them right now.
The
Got it.
ball's just laying there on the ground.
Then, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah stranger, you're gonna have to come back to within the circle to
Oh,
start.
okay.
Yeah.
Can I revert out of my tree form narrative to do that, like, at the start of the turn?
I thought we could move around because it's a reroll.
You can move around. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were
Okay.
saying.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can move around the field however you want. It's just the ball has to start where it ended.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Guess who's gonna stand right next to the ding dang ball? That's
Oh
right,
yeah,
it's us.
and Morgan, the mushrooms make you super high, but we don't know
If
exactly what
you
happens
if
when
you
get
touch
high.
them
If you breathe them.
Get
or
close enough to
radius.
feed
them.
them. Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so far no one has it. I'm so
Yeah.
angry about it. You guys just want to do it like once, just so I
No.
came up with this
No.
cool thing.
No.
Guys,
Like-
you guys just want to get high.
Yeah,
Okay.
Y'all,
don't want to get high.
Green magic mushrooms, just once.
And
yeah.
let's see. Idea. What if I go infiltrator as well, so I can go over, pop off whatever control spell I want to do before having to wait for
I like
the
it.
ball to cross?
Yeah, because we got to get them. If we're gonna try to score as fast as possible, then if we could just try to get some of them off of the pedestal,
Yeah.
We have 2 infiltrators.
we
Yeah,
can go
you
up
can
to
have
2.
traders.
Yay.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
I
Wall of
said
Fire does
Ursa
so
should
much
have the
more.
bow because she can do that plus 10 to the attack.
Yeah. And so should we give
yeah,
her
if I
the stick
get in there to
throwing?
story.
Oh yeah,
right on
I
the
forgot I
pony.
still had that.
Yeah, I got an item last time. I'm trying to remember. Oh no, I got armor last time.
I love this theme now.
Okay.
Just like passing equipment around. It's very good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we'll give Ursa Treffy's stick of throwing.
Stick of throwing. Okay.
I'm torn between
Yeet.
Wall of Fire does more damage, but Hunger of Hadar can get all of them because it's a 20-foot radius instead of 20-foot diameter.
What does Hadar do?
It's the gross milky tentacles.
Yeah, any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6
The
full
Vex
damage. Any
tentacles.
creature that ends
Ew.
its turn makes a dex save or takes 2d6 acid. So not as much damage, but
I would say
That's
the fire
distributed,
one
which I like.
because if they want to leave that area, they have to walk through the fire,
Yeah,
or they just
probably just-
continue being roasted.
yeah, probably just get the... Because yeah, only the defenders can hurt us on their side, so if I just get in there and trap them...
I think you should wait
hard-
until they've crossed the line.
How hard is
They
that
have
going to
a
make it to
wizard.
score? Is my question.
Well, they've got the option of burning alive or leaving the pedestal,
Oh my gosh.
And
No
we dropped
Wednesday.
the and we drop the
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig
Or
it.
I can also go attack and just fly over the fire and be like, "Hey guys."
Okay.
That's true.
So then I guess the biggest question is,
We need to get rid of the counter spell from the wizard.
yeah, how many 4th level? Well, no, because it would be a roll if it's not a high enough level. So there's a chance that he can counterspell it, but we also don't know how many more of those he has. I've got 2 shots with it.
Well, let's just go
Wow.
in and see.
Let's do it.
Maybe.
If you
like,
drop it when they leave, when we cross over, I can go over and just try and do a spell at the wizard and make him counter it, or be like removed from battle. So he's got a choice of counter spelling me, or potentially being removed and not being able to do anything. And I can move him into a shroom, and he can get high.
I think that's good if you focus fire the wizard.
I could. Yeah, probably not the best use, but if I Eldritch Blast him into the mushroom. Okay, so order of operations. Someone's gonna run interference on the wizard before I do Wall of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to swap to a different color?
Yeah, maybe I'll go back to Defender in case we need to fall back.
And I'll go
And have Ace
green, and
infiltrate.
I'll go over and try and mess with Wizard Dude. Now, Sean, can I be flying above the radius of the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm flying up high.
How high is the ceiling?
I'm going dragon.
We've talked about it before.
Wait, it's a
50 or
stadium,
60
so I
feet up.
imagine it's tall. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
is it?
actual like the dome of the play area goes up like 60 feet or so. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Is there a flying symbol?
There's a little
It's a
wing.
wing of some kind.
The angel wings.
All right. So you have yourself prepped. The refs look to both sides to make sure we're going to end this, ready to end this timeout as the Cobras prepare themselves on their side of the field. You guys prepare yourselves on yours. The crowd goes quiet. The horn sounds. And the match begins. Let's roll initiative.
14.
God, every time. 17, I win.
Oh,
All right. Not that I can really do much. But Apple is going to do something. I don't know what my dog is doing back there. Okay. Yeah, he can do that. 30 feet. Fuck. I did not expect to go first. All right. Apple is going to step up. Just 15 feet to the edge. Use half his movement to do this. And then he is going to cast another Guardian of Faith to put a second one right here. And that ends his turn. It can't get you through the barrier. It's overlapping a little bit, but all right. Oh, and he's gonna move back with the rest of his movement. All right, that ends his turn. Back to you guys.
Okay, team. I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna point directly at the wizard, so he knows this is coming for him. And I'm gonna cast Watery Spear. It's a little bit of sweat that was coming down the side of my face. I saved it because I needed a droplet of water for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like flick it at him, and as it's going for him, it just starts forming larger and larger, and it's going to enclose this stupid guy unless he decides to counterspell me. Because he doesn't look like he's done to go with a strength saving throw.
No.
Oh, what you gonna do, buddy?
Yeah, he's gonna counterspell it because he doesn't know.
This
what
is
you guys
level
are
4, so you
planning.
gotta roll for this shit. You still make.
He's using a 4th level spell slot. 'Cause it's the
Oh.
only one he has left. So he counterspells it at a 4th level.
I'm just gonna.
He
say
is out of
thank you.
3rd and 4th level spell slots though.
I'm gonna say thank you.
And
I will just
yeah,
fly
the
back.
water actually like crystallizes around him and then dissolves away like snow. Actually just like freezes and then just falls to the ground and begins to melt.
Pretty.
Like, it's all safe. Tugless and Traffy and whoever else can cast magic. I'm gonna kill him next time. It's a fun.
I think it's everybody but me.
All right.
No,
that
just kidding. I have a
ends-
spell.
That ends your turn, Ace. Shit. Okay. That's going to. I think Blaze is going to go. He is going to use his movement. I'm debating a couple of things. Because he used that, and that really fucked things up. He's going to use his action to cast another web on the ground. That's going to be right in front of him. In this area over here. That's going to be it. Back to you guys.
Okay, what are we thinking?
I can go over and shoot Lage, but that can be at any point. So
We maybe want to.
Do you want to
All
cross?
across?
Well, I'm wondering if we want to hold so that we can have 2 people act at once. So as soon as you cross, I can then cross and pen them in with Wall of
I
Fire.
was going to take 2 actions to get it across unless Ursa just picks it up and runs over.
Well,
Yeah.
Ursa is on Alessa's back, and one of you.
Well, I don't
has
have to be.
Doesn't have the ball yet, it's still on the ground.
Yeah, still there.
And
Yeah. If you wanted to be on my back though, because then I could just pick it up and take us both across, and then
Okay.
then once we get over there,
Scoop it up.
you can.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna grab it, hop on your back, and then get ready to run over there on your back. So you're running,
Okay.
actually, I should say.
Are you
Okay.
holding an action, or are you just?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bless on myself and Alessa, and hang on, do I have to touch? I think it's
30
I don't
feet.
think so. Yeah.
30 feet. Okay. So, and to Treffy as well. You're blessed.
Okay. You hop onto Alessa's back, ball in hand, extend a small prayer, and the Treffy and Alessa, you feel this warmth course through your chest as you feel empowered by Ursa's deity. Okay. That'll put it to their turn. Jeez. Burrow can't really do anything because she's got to commit to being an attacker. Yeah, I think Sola draws her longbow, and she prepares her action, or readies an action. That's all she can do, though.
Okay. Away we go.
We were planning on Wall of Fire and wait a turn for them to leave and then drop it and go and score, or are we just running in and scoring?
Putting it up, seeing if they try and burst out of it. Once they all do, I can drop it, or if they stay there and just cook them.
I'm just trying to confirm what our plan is. Are we trying to cook and score if they leave, or
I think
We're
if
just gonna go
if
in
they
and just-
stay there, cook. If they come through, that'll have done a bunch of damage. I'll drop it, and then we can score.
Yeah.
so we're still looking for another full rotation before we score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Just so Alessa doesn't go charging right and it's like, what's
No.
going on? Oh man, there's a wall of fire.
Yeah,
Just
Uh,
fire horse.
Fire horse.
They call me Bocephalus. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna run
Okay.
with Ursa. Now the real question is, where do I go? Ursa, how
assume the web
close
was
do you want to
there.
be? That's what I was thinking. Was like over on the side.
Yeah. Well, didn't he
That
just?
is where the web is.
There's
Yeah, I was
web
gonna
on
say
the
there's a web
outside.
there now.
Yeah.
Just right down the middle. What is that thing?
That's a
That's a
Guardian of
Guardian of
Faith,
Faith.
so we're gonna take
Oh,
damage
okay.
in that.
Got it.
I would say go the web. Because you get advantage on dexterity saves. You're
I
the only one who's
do,
going to have to
and
do
I'm
it.
blessed.
And it is a turn or two before we're hoping to score.
Bless is for saving throws, right?
As well as
I'm gonna risk it.
Yeah. Risky for the
Yeah.
biscuit.
I'm gonna risk going through the web to sort of get onto the side over here.
Okay. You go rushing across the field. Sola is going to use her reaction to make 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
It's 14.
Nope.
Actually, no, she's gonna use a precision attack. 22.
Mm-hmm.
12 points.
Okay.
Second attack, 16.
That's my request.
Okay, so that hits. Deals 8 points of piercing.
Okay.
All right. But you do charge through the air. The arrows come. Ursa is riding with you,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I will move. Oh, grabbing all three of you. Ursa and the ball. And you're right up on the webs right now. You're just charging through them.
Yep.
Okay. Make a dexterity
Charge.
saving throw for me.
Okay, I have advantage. Danger sense.
Yes.
Plus. How much is your aura, Ursa?
It gives a plus. Hang on. Shoot, I wrote this down somewhere.
Hope it's a lot.
I think it's plus 3.
Okay. So
And then
And
dexterity
bless is a
plus
1d4.
3 and a d4.
16.
With all of that,
Yep.
And
Oh, wait, hang
advantage.
on.
Yep.
that just succeeds.
Okay.
It is your charisma modifier for your.
Okay,
aura.
so then no, it's plus 5.
Oh,
18.
all right. Yeah, you definitely succeed. Okay. You are just charging straight through the webs. It slows you down a little bit, but you're not restrained.
It's okay.
Okay. Is that the extent of your movement, or can you move any further?
I can go 50 feet. So
You could probably move up to about like right here, if you really wanted to.
just get here so I can see around the mushrooms.
Okay.
And then I mean, all I really do is it. Can I attack? I can't remember the rules.
Have you used your action?
No, I haven't used my action. I'm just trying to decide what to do
Yeah.
with it. But I can
You are
attack when
allowed
I'm
to
on their
attack
side
as
of the
a-
field.
Yes.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'm gonna throw some javelins
Okay.
at Sola.
Okay.
I can see her the best. I'll try to bait her into coming after me.
Okay.
The first one is a dirty 20,
That'll hit.
and the second one is a 23.
That also hit.
That's 18 piercing damage.
Oof. All right, 18 points of piercing damage as the arrows or the javelins sink into her. We'll see what she does on her turn. Her next turn. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. That ends Leslie's turn. Thorough and Nipa. Yeah, I think Vuro is going to take her turn. She can't do much, but what she can do is just put herself in the way. So she is going to move around over here and see what you're trying to actually, yeah, about right here. See what you're doing over there, Alessa. Okay. That ends her turn.
Yeah. Treffy is gonna skirt around the Guardian's range, step across the line, and with 60 feet of movement, it's gonna enclose them in the wall of flame.
Okay.
Is there any chance I could also get Vuro in there if it's a 20-foot circle? So rather than getting the whole scoring zone, like center it more like here and get them.
Let me see. Oh, I didn't mean to
A
draw.
20-foot diameter.
20-foot diameter.
Oh, yeah, if it's 20-foot diameter.
So that
then-
will not.
Then yeah, it probably shouldn't have been that big. So yeah, we'll just do it around the pedestal and get the defenders.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it too big last time. Oops.
That's all right. Yeah, because you can cover 60 feet. Yeah, so if you're wanting to get it just around the pedestal, essentially they are all going to be like in the wall when it appears.
Yeah, so I guess I could do it in the wall shape.
Yeah, you could do that. It would just leave a little bit of an opening around the back if you get all three of them. Because like 20 feet, yeah, it'd be like 30 feet that way and 30 feet that way. I know it's not like exact, but so if you want it to be imposed in front of them where they have to decide to move through it or move around it, then they could move around it around the back. But
we'll do it like that. So the wall in front of them so they wouldn't have to back up away from the pedestal to be out of its range.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I guess as it appears, they all make dex saves.
Okay.
I roll the damage. Oh, that was a lot of ones and twos, but 19 points of fire damage.
Okay. So dexterity saving throws from the three of them. Apple rolls a 5.
Fail.
Ape advantage. Rolls a 16.
Success.
Sola. So 12.
Fail.
Okay. How much damage did you say again?
How much did I say? Let's see, that is.
You said 19.
19. Yep.
Okay. So Ipa takes 8.
Should
Sola
take 9 for 19.
Oh, you said
not
19.
16.
That's right.
Yep.
Sola is going to take the full amount for 19, and Ipa is going to, or Ipa uses a reaction to reduce the damage that Epple takes by 2d6. Just 10, so he takes 9 points. All right. All right. Big wall of fire just bursts into existence in front of the pedestal, and you see the three of them like shrink back as the flames just kind of roll over them like this wave, threatening to crash down on top of them. That will end your turn, Traffy.
Let me. I forget. Is it first to 2 or first to 3 for the score?
3.
Okay. I will just move back over the line then.
Okay. That ends Trevi's turn. Back to them on their side. I think Ipa is the only one that hasn't gone yet. Now, does he take damage from the aura when he starts his turn, or is it just the first time on a round that he is in it? What's the description?
So each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side, or if they're inside the wall itself.
Okay, so it's only if he ends his turn. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really want to get hit more, so he's going to use his movement to move back around this way. And yeah, he's going to move back around this way, and then he is going to use his action to dash. Just going to bring him to about over here. Yeah, because he doesn't take damage from that side of the wall of fire, right? Okay. All right. And he uses his bonus action to rage. That ends his turn. Is there anyone who hasn't gone on your side, Stranger and Tugwoods, I think?
Yeah, we haven't gone.
And Ursa still.
Or sorry.
She went.
Okay, yeah, getting on.
Yeah, I already went.
She blessed us.
Your token needs to move up a little bit more, so you're on a lesser, aren't you? As you hop up.
All right. Stranger and Tugless. Who's gone?
Did you want to go?
Yeah. So I'm gonna move up over the line, and I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on this kind of general area, and get these kind of 3. I think I can only get 3, not all 4 of them.
Okay. The only thing is you have to see the point you're calling the lightning down on top of.
Okay.
So the wall itself is opaque, so you can't see on the other side of it. So you can call lightning on anything in front of the wall.
Okay. Then I will
So
go ahead.
You could put it between Vero and Ipa and get the 2 of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that then.
All right.
Down behind Aoife, but
And so yeah, they have to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Advantage. It's an 18 for Ipa, and for
That makes-
Vero, it's a 21.
Those both make what is it? But I'm also gonna channel divinity, so it's max damage, which would be 30, so they would take half, so 15 apiece of lightning.
Okay. Vero's not going to take any because she uses evasion. But Ipa will take 15.
And I think I'm gonna stay on that side, so that way I can keep the concentration of that spell up.
Okay.
you can maintain concentration because I stepped back across too.
Yeah. Sorry. You can maintain concentration on that side of the field. You could step back and then it'll stay in effect.
Okay. All right. Okay. I thought because it was a concentration, like attack spell, like. Okay. All right. That's fair.
No.
All right.
You're good.
All right. Then I will move
You just
back
can't
then.
call it. I'm going to say you can't call it down unless you're on that side of the field.
Right. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. That's what I figured.
Okay.
That'll do it.
All right. That will end your turn.
Stranger.
Oh yeah, you guys have 6 people now. It's like, why are we off? Okay, yeah, stranger.
Okay. Also, I'm not in my big form. I would have gotten rid of that.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But
Otherwise,
guess
you're moving
I'll-
very slowly right now.
yeah, it's okay. I only need 5 feet to get over, anyways. So, I will step over. How am I feeling? I can only see 3 of them, so I'll target Lige. We'll do that. I will shoot him,
Okay.
but I will cast Hunter's Mark on him first.
All right. He's hunter's marked. Take
He
a shot.
is. Okay. Oh, 13, 14.
He's got something. Right? Those will miss.
Okay. That's fine.
Those deflect off his mage armor.
Okay. I'll step back over. That's all.
All right. Stranger takes 2 shots. They glance off this arcane barrier that seems to be forming around Lige, who turns back and sees Stranger sniping at him. Doesn't like that very much. That ends the round. So back to the top with the other team's turn. Yeah. I think gonna have Sola go first, so she doesn't get baked. She comes off the pedestal and moves around this way, sort of trying to maintain the positioning, some defense over here. And she's gonna fire 2 more arrows at I guess Alessa. They know who the workhorse of this team is.
That feels offensive.
Yeah. Whoa.
That is a. I'm gonna use a superiority die to.
Yeah, use them all on me.
It's a 16 to hit.
Yep. That's my armor class.
That's 15 points of damage.
Ah.
And then second attack, it's a 25 to hit.
Yep. Shit.
For not with superiority die. I was like, why is that so high? 11. Nope. 13 points of damage.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, that's all she's got. Back to you guys.
I know we could probably run in and score, but they're all in fireball range, health and radius.
It's up to you guys. I'm trying to figure out how I will get Ursa in there without getting either stabbed to death or burned alive.
When they're all dead.
I will
figure it out.
certainly be adjusting the wall of fire on my turn, but so if,
Oh, you can change it?
well, probably have to drop concentration and cast it again.
Mm.
But assuming there's a timeout after this point, I get 2 castings of it back.
Okay.
Should we
my
go
God.
ahead and do that
Warlocks.
then?
Well, do we want to have Ace fireball them all first?
Yeah. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He seems like he really wants to. I'm not going to take that away from him.
That's that. That's within 20 feet. That's
Oh,
within 20 feet. That's within 20 feet. That's within 20. Oh, wait.
She's not.
I've got what? 4 foot space I can move there.
But Burrow can't attack us anyway, so.
If I
You
go
could get-
from
okay, you can get
here. Oh yay!
because if you center it right between them, and it'll go around corners.
I am going to wink at Lage because he can't do anything, and I'm going to hold my crossbow backwards so they know what's coming.
Yeah.
And not subtly, I'm going to cast Fireball so they just see it form at the back of the crossbow.
Okay. I'm about to make a lot of dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. And
I
that
do
is
wanna
with
measure
another 4. So
just
that's only
one thing real quick.
29.
Okay, just making sure. All right, 29 damage. All right, we're just gonna go down the list here. Sola, 17. Burrow,
She makes the save.
23.
Makes.
Ipa, 17.
Makes.
Epple, 7.
Fails.
Lage, natural 20, 22.
Shouldn't have winked at him. So that is 29 damage to Apple, 0 damage to Burrow because rogues.
Yep.
go. And then that is 14 damage to everyone else.
Lage is going to reduce it to half by using another.
Oh, it's a stupid
action.
Master Roshi.
So 14 to Ipa, 14 to Sola, and 7 to Lage. All right.
And I'm gonna stay on this side. I'm gonna fly more over here, just try and get their attention. Like, yo, what up? I did that. Got an issue?
All right. Ends your turn. It is their turn now.
Hold on. Apple ended his turn on that side of the wall, right?
Apple hasn't taken his turn yet. No.
But from
Apple went
or-
before
'cause
you
he went-
cast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
Got
went
it.
before you cast the spell. Yeah, I think you're flying up there right now, Ace.
Yep, and I did taunt them. I taunted the
You
hell
did.
out of them. Well, my horse friend's just being riddled with arrows right now. I've got to do something.
Yeah, Lei's just going to shoot a ray of frost at you.
Can't touch it. I'm gonna do air dancing.
He can't. That's an 11, so that misses.
It's air dancing. On purpose.
Okay. Yeah, you dance in the air, and as you moonwalk backwards, the spell misses you entirely. And then Leish kind of just going to back up over here a little bit. Doesn't really want to be in the way of the charging horse. Okay, that ends his turn.
Okay.
Who's gone?
So I could move across, try and Eldritch Blast Ipa into the wall, force that damage on him, and then drop it. Or we could try and wait and see where Apple ends his turn, though he's almost certainly not going to end in the wall's space. So I should probably
If you
go.
were to drop and recast, wouldn't that do the damage to him anyway?
Yeah, if I like reshaped it, but also. Yeah, I could just reshape it around like just those two and just completely roast them. Or
You gotta remember, Apple still has their little Orcish resilience. Ipa doesn't,
yeah.
unless he gets it back on a short rest.
So hold on.
No.
So if I did like 20 foot there, because is it? Yeah, I could also just like draw the wall on them when I cast it.
Yeah.
So could I do it like on them, and then go and just get like, just get all the defenders? 'Cause that's, like 20 feet, 20-ish, 30-ish, and then 10-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that, and so Treffy steps across the line. Temporarily, the wall of flame disappears. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief, and then he just kind of, like pretending to conduct, just waves his hand in a line where those guys are, and casts another wall of flame on all the defenders in Lage.
How about there?
Yep.
Okay. Fire going north.
Yeah. North
Okay.
still. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll the damage.
All right, I'll start making some.
That was
saving throws.
very good.
Oh, God.
Let's see, that is 20, 28, 33, 37 points of fire damage.
Did you add your extra bit?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 33 on the dice, then plus 4 charisma for 37.
Okay, I've got Epil at an 18,
Success.
Ipa at a 17,
Success.
Sola at a 22,
Success.
Lage at a 12.
Fail.
Okay. So what was the damage again?
37 fire damage.
So 17, 18
Yeah,
points of
18.
damage. Okay. Ipa looks like he's about to drop, but stays up. Or Apple does, sorry.
Mhm.
Uses his resilience. Solo goes down. 0. And Lage takes, says 37?
Yeah.
37 points of damage. Oof. Okay.
Yep. Then I think I am going to bonus action, use my last 2 healing light on Alessa. Well, I rolled terribly. You get 3 health. Gosh. The question is, do I leave the wall up or do I just drop it immediately? I should probably leave it up.
If you drop it, I can then just use Call Lightning and get both Equal and Eppa.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the only thing
That
is
will
if we
just
want
run away.
to run in and try to score right now, I'm either going through the wall or I'm going through at least one Guardian of Faith
yeah, so
and past a barbarian.
yeah,
Probably past a
sure,
barbarian either way.
yeah, so yeah, I will go ahead and drop the wall and then back across the line.
Okay. All right.
That is Trophy's turn.
It was terrifying.
God. Okay. Apple has not gone. That's about the only thing he can do. He's gonna cast a mass healing word. Which he can do to get everyone on his team for. Oh no, he can't do that. Never mind. Can't do that. He is going to cast a Cure Wounds on his brother. As his action at 2nd level. That was actually a really good roll. No, that can't possibly be right for a 2nd level spell slot. Nope, it is. It's 16 points of healing. And that's all he's got. End of his turn. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I think you should do that.
I think we're
Savannah.
going in.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action Rage.
Angry.
Okay.
That one hurt. I've been hurt. I'm going to then charge into the Orc Brothers.
Okay.
Here we go.
Probably circle around.
Over here.
All right. Perfect.
And I'm going to attack Epple.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Reckless.
Okay.
I say we just drop them all except for Vero because they can't do anything to us.
26.
Hits.
Ugh, bad damage.
Could only have one.
9.
Ipa is going to try to use his reaction to reduce that. Hopefully avoiding down. It's 2d6. It's 10.
Damn
He
it.
reduces it to 0. As this spectral guardian that's been hovering around Ipa leaps in front of him and then takes the strike that was about to hit Epple. That's your first attack.
Hit Epa. Because Tubblers can call lightning and just bust them anyway. And get both of them. If you get Epa low enough, you could drop both brothers and be like, I hate you.
I don't know if I can.
I still have another channel divinity where I can do it at max damage again.
Or
And then,
theoretically, I could try to
Ape or-
score, I guess.
Isn't Ursa the one with the ball, or are you the one with the ball?
I've got the ball. But I mean, she can take it. And try to score.
I don't want to just like rip it out of your hands. I feel like a big jerk.
Yeah, get it.
Fuck
You
it.
score, they heal.
Yeah, I know. I just want to win so bad.
We still got to score another point after this, or we just drop them all now and they get automatically substituted and we just win.
That's way too complicated. I'm gonna put a hand back for Ursa. Hand me the ball.
Get it. Hands it over.
And try to slam it against the pedestal.
Okay. You take the ball from Ursa, go to make your attack roll. There's this weird distortion in the air as you do it. Like time shifts slightly.
Fucking wizard.
You roll a 4.
What's your plus with the stick of throwing?
That's the roll. You don't add anything to it. It's
It's
just
just a 4.
straight up
Mm.
4. At least that's how. I do it. So you don't get to add any
Oh.
modifiers to it. It's just a 4. So you miss.
Should have gone for the kill. Does that mean
Oh,
you're gonna
no.
go after Lays and just kill him? Ignore the pedestal.
So where does the ball end up if she's
I
throwing
knew
it?
you were gonna do that.
You were throwing it, or were you trying to hit? Were you meleeing?
No, I was meleeing it.
It? Okay. So you swing and it just, you don't know what happened. You just miss it entirely. Just whiff. Nothing even gets in your way at all.
Oh.
It's a sign we must kill them all.
I mean, unless it's just like white knuckle on the ball.
And you can see just Lage over there just has this like panicked look on his face as he... All right.
Wow. No one on their
so-
team
Now
likes
wait.
Solar. I'm just pointing that out. The cleric's like, I'm going to heal my brother instead of the person that's down. We could have let them score to heal the person that's down. And Lager's like, no, sorry.
Priorities.
Okay, fine.
That ends.
That's how we're playing.
That
Yes.
ends your turn. Oof. I guess Eva's gonna go. Sola is not gonna go yet. Burrow can't attack anyone. Yeah, Eva's gonna go. He is going to attack you, Alessa.
Good.
This great sword. You rep
At
this attack, so he
advantage.
gets advantage on these. That's a natural 20.
I'm so mad at this wizard right now.
Oh heck.
That's a 14 on the second one. So just the first one hits.
Okay.
I don't know if his savage attack is built into this. I don't think so. No. Another 6. Ooh.
Halved.
That was about the nastiest I could possibly roll it. It's 24, 26 points of damage.
I take half of that.
You take half of that, so you take 13 points of damage.
And I
all
scream
right.
at him, probably. I don't know.
Okay, barbarian battle.
We're just standing there yelling at each
You
other.
also have disadvantage on any attack rolls that are not against him until the end of his next turn or your next turn.
Okay.
Double check. All right. That ends Deepa's turn. Back to you guys.
Well, I think Tugless is going to go and going to cross over and do some lightning again
Okay.
between Epul and Eppa.
Okay.
And gonna channel last divinity and to do max damage.
Okay. You could get all 3 of them if you wanted to.
Okay,
Level
let's
up.
do that.
I mean, Vero may be able to avoid it entirely, but it's not. It's worth trying at least. She'll at least take half damage.
Kill him.
Bladder.
Okay. Apple's gonna go down no matter what. I'm not even gonna roll for him.
mean,
Dexterity
30.
save for. That's a 19 with
That,
advantage.
yeah, they save. So you take 15 points.
I'm rolling the best I possibly could on dexterity saving throws. It's a 25 for Burrow.
Yeah. Yeah, makes as well, but still half.
So she takes no damage with evasion.
Okay.
What was the what's the total? 30 points of damage. So
Yeah, 30
she
with
takes 15. And Apple's down. They have no healers.
And I think I am just gonna stay over there this time as both as a taunt and like just out of pure rage.
Okay. All right. That ends Tugless's turn. The only people left are Sola and Furrow. So I'm gonna have Vero take her turn. Not much she can do. She's gonna try to hit the ball out of your hand, Alyssa. With a range shot for short bow.
So Sola has had her turn. She went first. And
Furrow.
then got down. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, she did have her turn. Okay. Short bow attack. That's a 13. That's below your AC, so it'll miss you entirely. Yikes. Okay, nothing else she can do. Back to you guys. She's the only person who hasn't gone stranger. Ursa. Yeah, that's right.
Ursa, you could just hop.
No
off
one's
and
on the
jump it.
pedestal right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. While you're yelling at the other barbarians, give it back.
I'll hand the ball back, but she's just like white knuckle on it. And I think there's 1 second where she's like, oh shit, and then has to let it go.
Okay, and then gonna come around this way and try to score.
Yeah. Do or do not. There is no try. You don't have to roll. There's nobody on the pedestal.
Heck yeah.
You grab the ball and leap off of Alessa's back, and then as you land on the ground, you just slam the ball
Dunk.
into the side of the pedestal, and there is an explosion of energy as this happens, and the horn sounds once again as the Griffins have scored. And as there's this pandemonium going right now in the small Griffin section, and then which is dispersed along the crowd, which is just stunned silence right now with everything that has happened and the complete upset that is befalling this team. And as you all head back to your side of the field, you look over. Epple is down, Sola is down. They're being medically tended to, but they don't have a healer on their team anymore. And they're all looking. You see Lage like yelling and like fuming over there, and just has this like fury to him. Like his white hair is just a mess, and as he is just yelling at the refs and at the coach. And then you see the coach go and speak to the referees for a few moments, and then there's this silence, and the refs come walking out to the center of the field, and they wave their hands in the air, indicating the match is over. And the announcer Kirk Storm goes over the intercom and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, due to complications in the Cobra's lineup, they unfortunately will not be able to continue in this match, and therefore the Grey Coast Griffins are the winners of this matchup." And there is another silence that falls over the crowd, which then just erupts into jeering and booing, and which is only undercut by the Griffin section, which is just wildly cheering for the away team.
Ursa's gonna help this guy out. I can't remember his name.
I think
Ethel.
They're being like they've been taken to their side of the field,
are
and
been,
there's
okay.
like some medics that are tending to them. You go and like Yuri's coming up to you and sort of explaining the situation. It's like they couldn't get anybody, they weren't going to be able to field more than a couple of people, and apparently they had nothing left to do. They had to give up because they had no other options, and they are pissed about all this stuff that happened with the I think Lage might have actually had something to do with all of this. He needs to know way more about the situation we were dealing with. And I thought, anyway, doesn't matter. You all did amazing. So let's get back to the locker room. Screw these people, like waving at the crowd. You won today. No asterisks, nothing else. You won. You deserve it.
I think before Tuglas goes back to the locker room. Just because I, as the player, want to see what happens, he gets
Oh, no.
really close to the mushrooms.
Just leans on up against him.
Like the whole match, he's like, well, now I can see.
Just go take a sniff of the mushrooms. Go make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Are they edible, Douglas? Are they edible?
I got a 19.
You succeed. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Who doesn't have a high constitution? We can just tap in there. Traffic,
I
come
don't
here.
have. I don't have a high constitution.
Oh yeah.
I can just explain to you guys after the session what it does. What it
Oh,
did.
okay.
Come
I
on.
think Douglas is just like, oh, and then kind of walks away.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ace
and
would
as
like to
you-
fly around the stadium, breathing fire with his last level 2 spell. But can I have it come out in letters of like GG for Great Coast Griffins / good game? GG, GG, and then just hover in front of our fans because we have fans.
Make a performance check.
Yes. Oh, don't let me down. I'm not holding a crossbow this time. Son of a, I rolled a 2, so that's a 9. What? That's only one
dear.
better than my crossbow attack.
I think it actually spells out like "F you," and the crowd just erupts into like more jeering,
I'm trying to be nice.
like some sort of really profane mark. It actually offends a lot of people, and you end up getting fined by the Battle of our Thunderball League.
No,
We'll
I
deal with
don't.
that in the next session.
I'm not
Okay.
losing my winnings.
As you all head back to the locker rooms to celebrate your victory and the fun weeks ahead to see where the rankings end up, who your next matchup ends up being with, and to collect your earnings from some of the bets that some of you placed, that's where we're going to end our session for tonight. Good job, everyone.
Oh man.
Good stuff.
Oh, rough.
That was easy. We get hit.
That was a knockdown, drag out fight. Lage had 2 spell slots left, a first and a second. Ethel had like 2 spell slots left. They had nothing that they were going to be able to do for the next round. So,
Oh dang.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
So, yeah.
feeling. Kind of why I want us to
and-
kill them.
Just with no one left to heal their side of the field, that was going to be a tough round. So, yeah, we'll pick that up next time. You guys are all going to get to level up. And we'll see where this continues. Announcements, things coming on in the channel. We have tomorrow, like I said, this is the next game, the next theme we're going to have on the channel. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time, Slang 101, Monster of the Week, college drama and monsters and all sorts of stuff. Come check it out. 4 o'clock Eastern time. I think I already said that. Tuesday, we will have at 7 o'clock Eastern the next session of Eos, our 5th edition campaign that Barry runs. And then on Thursday, we have our next session of All Mr. 2, with Savannah runs as well as Slang 101. And that is Tales from the Loop. And then we'll be back here next Saturday. I think that's it. Yeah. Check out our Discord, link below. Come join us, talk to us about all sorts of fun stuff. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube. Watch all our VODs if you're a subscriber. Watch everything else on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's it. Any last words from everybody before we call it? Okay.
We
Thank you
won.
everyone for playing. You won. Congrats. Gonna have to up the difficulty in this next one because you guys are just really running away with this.
Oh dang.
Running away.
It doesn't feel like it.
I'm in the same boat as Blaze. Like, come next
Yeah.
round, I have no spell slots left. Like, that's why I'm like, let's just kill them now. Let's not go to a
We'll
third
see.
round. Like, I can't do
Yeah.
anything.
It's gonna be a whole team of warlocks next time. They're all gonna get their spell slots back every between every round.
Or
Oh,
monks and
man.
warlocks. Monks and
Yeah,
warlocks.
monks and warlocks.
Half of them only take counter spell just because why not?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you to my lovely players for being here today. Thank you to everyone out there for watching. I saw a lot of activity in the chat. We had a raid. Thank you if you're still in the chat for doing that and coming to hang out. And we will see everyone next week. Stay safe until then. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.
Good night,
Good night,
Internet.
Internet.